I apologize that I'm not able to be there in person. As many of you know, I'm the mom of 2 young boys who I love dearly, but that means my schedule is often written in pencil. I wanted to use this video to share some of our transportation successes in the 2023 General Assembly session. Many of us in the Chicagoland area use our public transit system multiple times a week. With so many riders using the system every day, the Illinois General Assembly is always looking for ways to improve it. This year was no different. The General Assembly passed bills designed to make public transportation in Chicagoland safer, easier to access, more affordable, and more environmentally friendly. House Bill 1342 was an omnibus bill signed by Governor Pritzker in July. Prior to this year, our transit authorities haven't had the tools they need to fully address the problem of dangerous riders repeatedly using the system. HB 1342 gives our transit authorities the ability to adopt and implement ordinances to fully suspend riding privileges for those the authorities deem dangerous. In addition to safety concerns, 1342 took a number of steps toward improving access and affordability for specific groups that are often at risk and need access to the system. Survivors of domestic violence will now have access to preloaded mass transit cards through the LCTA, Suburban Bus Division, and Commuter Rail Division. I'm a big proponent of improving safety and access, but protecting our environment is also important to me. So I'm happy to report that HB 1342 also ensures that any new bus purchases will have to be universally zero emission by 2026. That's a huge step in the right direction for our state's carbon footprint. Like many of us in Lake County, I'm a big fan of walking and riding my bike. I've always felt like we do a great job here of making life easier and safer for pedestrians and cyclists. And Senate Bill 2014 is now requiring the Illinois Department of Transportation to catch up to the rest of Illinois, at least where state roads are concerned. It was signed by Governor Pritzker in August and requires IDOT to develop a policy which ensures the safety of pedestrians and cyclists on roadways within the state. IDOT will do this by adding improvements that include, but aren't limited to, high visibility signage, crosswalk improvements, curb bump outs, barrier protected bike lanes, and bus shelters. As a former teacher, I'm aware of how important and how costly it is for a school district to provide transportation to its students. That's why I supported House Bill 2235. House Bill 2235 reduces costs for school boards by removing the strict time limits originally imposed on transportation contracts. With the freedom to negotiate a contract for up to 10 years total, schools have a better negotiating position and can reduce overall costs. These new contracts also incentivize the use of electric buses, further reducing our overall carbon footprint. I'm proud of everything we have accomplished, but as with every session, I know there's a lot more that we would like to have done. I'm looking forward to talking with you all about what the Lake County Transportation Authority has planned for this coming session and what I can do to help move Lake County's agenda forward. Thank you again for your time, your attention, and your invaluable advocacy.